Hey everybody, CJ here, your local friendly technology addict. In my recent video unbagging my Jinhao 599, I received a question in the comments from one Ryan Jonathan. Ryan asks if it's possible to swap out the nib on the Jinhao 599. Now, the short answer, Ryan, is no, it's not. The long answer is actually it is if you have the right tools and you have the time and the effort and all of that. So, before I purchased this, I did read a review. Actually, I also watched a review, and I think they were both done by the same person. The review was about the 599. Now, if you look at this, there's a flat spot for a finger, a flat spot for a thumb, and then the round is where the other finger supporting the pin goes. And in the review, the reviewer said that when he received his Jinhao, the nib was rotated 90 degrees, so that you couldn't possibly write with it unless you rotated the pin itself into an uncomfortable position. He said all he had to do was rotate the nib, and made it seem like it was easily enough done. So, if you have that particular model, you probably could swap out the nib. I don't have that model. So occasionally I buy broccoli at the grocery store, and when you do that, you get this rubber band with it. Holds 2 or 3 stalks of broccoli together. Okay. Nice, stretchy, wide and thick. So it gives you a pretty good grip on smaller objects like the nib. And I've sat here for about 10 minutes, and I keep forgetting, like right now, the way I'm holding it, I can see it, but I keep forgetting that I need to look at the screen down here. There we go. This just is not a natural position for me. But I can sit here and get this just as tight around the nib as I can, and it goes nowhere. I've even tried putting pliers on it, if you can believe that. I mean, I got them right here. Now, I'm not too worried about breaking my pen. It cost me less than $3 shipped to my door, so I'm not too concerned about that. But I have applied a great deal of force, enough that I've stuck the rubber band together. Wow. I've applied a great deal of force to this nib, feed, hood, section, whatever you want to call it, and I just cannot get it to budge. So it may be that the reviewer had a slightly different manufacturer, maybe an earlier revision, and unfortunately my phone doesn't really show this too well. But my eye can pick up where the plastics come together, and it's almost like there was a glue applied at the very tip of the acrylic, and that glue is holding the black plastic, whatever it's made of, in place. I don't know. It may not be a glue. But whatever is the case, whether it's a glue or just a really good fit, I don't see this thing coming apart. So my answer would have to be no. I don't think it's possible to swap out the nib on the Jinhao. That having been said, it is a mechanical device. And you might be able to match the diameter and the thread pitch of another pin or another pin's nib. Of course, 1940s Esterbrook isn't going to do it because you're going to have a friction fit feed there, or section. A 1960s Esterbrook is going to be the wrong diameter, even if it had the same thread pitch, which it doesn't. And this nib, which I purchased from eBay recently, has the right diameter, or very close to it, but certainly not the right thread pitch. But that's kind of where I'm going with this, is there may be a pin out there that has the right compatible parts. It's probably another Jinhao, to be honest. Your best bet probably is just to go and buy another Jinhao. And I hate saying that, because I'm the kind of person, I like to hack, I like to modify, I like to change things, make things fit. I like to make things work for me instead of the other way around. If something isn't a perfect fit for me, I usually do something to modify it to make it a perfect fit. But if you find a way, if you find something compatible, feel free to leave that in the comments. But, you know, short answer, like I said, is no. I just don't see it happening unless you swap it out with parts from another pin. So I hope that answers the question. I hope I haven't gone into too much lengthy detail. I have a bad habit of that. And it's pretty late. My voice is getting raspy, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the hay. But thanks for watching. Thanks for your question. And if any of you have any more, feel free to put them in. I'll try to answer them if I can. If I can't, I'll try to direct you in the right path so that you can find the answer yourself. Until then, I'm CJ. This is the Tech Addict's Attic, and I hope you all have a great evening.